terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. The rebound, Celtics.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. To the left side wing. There's the three. And Garland with the basket on the assist from LeVert.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside for Mitchell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, there's the alley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
Tatum passes to Williams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And here comes Cleveland. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Mitchell against Brown. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Now here's Smart. Oh, rejected by Allen. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul. Horford outside. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Garland against Smart. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boston ball.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on LeVert. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. 1:36 left to play in the first. Pass to Mobley. And here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce. For a guy who's only 6'1", he can get up.
The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Tatum. Over LeVert. And that one hits the back iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Outside, Brown. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Mitchell with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. .16 seconds left in the first. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
LeVert goes against Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Over Mitchell. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brown's got 9.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Garland. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. LeVert goes against Tatum. Smart outside. Screen by Horford. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Tatum against LeVert. Fires the 3. And it's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
The drive by Garland. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And, Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Smart against Garland. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Reverses. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now here's LeVert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Williams, a screen on LeVert. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Outside Mitchell. 1:24 left in the first half. Allen can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Garland. 10 points for him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Horford outside. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Tatum on the take, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Tatum against LeVert. Back to Garland from behind the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Brown passes to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the
Cavaliers. 31, the Celtics, 22. Fans, let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Stevens in at the point. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Outside for Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Here's Williams. That shot off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Wade. Okoro on the wing. Driving in. It's hauled in by White. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep. Very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Okoro. He's guarded by White. Outside Love. Here's Okoro. Boston with a rebound. Outside White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Stevens, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Brogdon with the ball, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Okoro. Pass to Stevens. Now Lopez. That one goes in. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Outside Brogdon. Outside Gallinari. He takes it in, and Gallinari throws it down.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Stevens, guarded by Brogdon. Out to the right wing. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
They grab their own miss. White, second chance shot, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Wade. Pass to Stevens. Here's Okoro. And he jams it home with authority.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Now here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Stevens. Outside Love. Driving inside, and a nice finish on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Well, Love's drive is a nice mix of size and speed. Maybe not so much speed, but making it tough for the defense to cut him off.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Gallinari. Stevens with a rebound. Here's Wade. Williams defending. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Outside Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love, a little bit of thunder.
Outside Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen. Right side White. Back to Gallinari. Shot misses. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mitchell up top. Brown with the steal. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Brown so fast off the drive, tough for defenders to keep up.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Brown.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Brown against Mitchell. And there's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Now Brown, pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Brown drives in. No good on the shot.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other man off balance.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line,
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley, right side. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Tries again. Allen, great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Left side Tatum. Nice shot from the wing. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth. And finished off by Garland.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Mitchell. A minute 6 left in the fourth. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Darius Garland.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big...
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Mobley with it. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
say does that?
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Morant against Garland. It's Morant with the drive.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant surveying the D. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Garland. To the inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Mitchell's shot is good.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Garland against Morant. Driving inside. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Mitchell against Bane.
2 minutes.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Back to LeVert. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now Garland passes to Mobley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Now the feed to Allen. Adams, some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Morant missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so
Your Cavaliers use team. Let's give it up.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 5.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Bain passes to Jackson. The 3 from Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Payton for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Adams' shot is good.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Up top, Garland. Guarded by Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 7. On the wing, Bain. Brooks from outside. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bain against Mitchell. So the wing on the left. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And Adams sends it back.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain finds Jackson. Back to Bain. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Back to Adams. Garland with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell against Morant. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. LeVert the pass to Garland. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Feeds to Allen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant outside. The pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Adams with the screen on LeVert. Brooks kicks to Bain. Over Mitchell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Here's Stephens. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Love outside. With the drive, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, we tend to forget. Love will put it on the floor from time to time and work his way to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Jones with it. Pulls it up. And again, Memphis no good.
And he rushed to that one, no doubt about it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
And it's get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Okoro. And it's Stevens in at the 1. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Stevens. And he dunks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Jones, the pass to Concho. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks. Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And it's Clark in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Stephens, and there's a whistle that goes on John Concho. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Stephens, defended by Jones. The baseline jam, and it's Love missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Memphis turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Stephens. He kicks it to Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, strong finish inside by Lopez, absorbing the hit. Nice concentration there.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Conchar, good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Stephens, defended by Jones. Wade dishes to Okoro. Passes it to Stevens. Love with the screen on Jones. Pocket 6. Here's Stephens. And here is Okoro. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Love. Offline with his 3. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Green inside the three-point line. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Okoro, guarded closely. Love the pass away. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. It's tipped. No good from Clark. Cleveland leading by 11. Stevens, the pass to Wade. He kicks it to Love. Out to the wing. Wade on the wing to the paint. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Wade.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Left side, Jones. Here's Conchar. Can't hit from in close. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it out to Love. To the middle. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, just solid, tight pick-and-roll situation from Lopez. Something he runs very well.
4 seconds left. And there's the drive.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Your Cavaliers.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4th. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Morant against Garland. Bain for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen kicks to LeVert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morant with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
What's amazing about Morant, he racks up steals, even though he doesn't naturally gamble a lot.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland kicks to LeVert. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the triple drive. Nice.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Mobley finds LeVert. Outside Garland. Launches it. It's hauled in by Adams.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's a lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Mitchell driving the lane, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Outside, Bain. Shot on the wing. The offensive rebound, Adams. Brooks with no one around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Morant outside. Here's Bain. Brooks kicks to Morant.
Oh, my goodness.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing and stop.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That's good by Mitchell.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside for Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
The three from Garland. No good, shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant outside. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Now Garland. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown...
Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Brown. Back to Horford. Pass to Brown. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, Brown wanted that bucket. Now Jalen gets to go to the free throw line.
And the free throw, no good. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
At the line, Jalen
Brown passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. Lets the three fly.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Boston on offense. Williams finds Smart. Back to Williams. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in helmet.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Bane. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Pass to Bane. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
There's Tatum with the 3. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. Here's Adams. And here's Morant outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tipped. Stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Tatum against Brooks.
2 minutes.
Tatum passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. To win the run. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Smart against Morant. Outside for Brooks. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Williams. Oh, Adams with the block. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Adams. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And you can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Shot from the wing. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Down low. Here's Smart. And here is Williams. Out left to the wing. Horford for 3. It's not going to go for him. There's Jackson with the 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from three, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Outside Tatum. From deep. No good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front, up by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth and
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Memphis.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court, and it's Smart in at point. That's the Boston 5. Morant finds Jackson. Horford with some nice D. Boston shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And yep, it's good.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your...
Wow! Crazy good!
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Morant against Smart. The drive by Morant. 17-foot shot on the way. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Kicks it out to Jackson from the arc. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 6.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Tatum against Brooks. Here's Horford. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Three-pointer. And it's Brooks missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Pass to Tatum. Pulls it from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He has 7.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Right side Bane. Jackson outside. Back to Bane. Shoots over Brown. They get it back. Adams, shot's good.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Here's Horford. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Bane against Brown. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. Screen by Horford. Tatum finds Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Brooks, the pass to Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams has got 6 points.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Tatum from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Outside for Morant. Launches it. The second effort. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Adams. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Williams.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
The clock runs out, and we are headed.
The Celtics, 21. The Grizzlies, 32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got John Conchar. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Xavier Tillman is out there with Green. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Here's Conchar. Jones from outside. Rebound Boston. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. He can't get that one to fall.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Brogdon. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the N1.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Pass to Green. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Always a threat to put a dagger in your heart, especially from 3. Danny Green, that time from the parking lot.
Here's White, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Jones against Brogdon. Pass to Conchar. Into the lane. Outside, Green. Fires the 3. Gallinari pulls it in. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside, Williams. Gallinari with a screen. Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Outside for Green. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. On target from range. Green's got 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Gallinari for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Green. Here's Tillman. Outside Jones. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Brogdon against Jones. Gallinari for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Aldama. Outside for Green. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Celtics. On the break. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Here's Aldama. He's covered by Gallinari. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Here's Cornette. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Conchar. Rebounded by Brogdon. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Memphis with it. From deep, Bane. Here's Adams. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Appearing in control, but could still use a... And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, Memphis shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. We've got Grant Williams, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Luke Cornette, and it's Gallinari in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. To the middle. Williams in the post. Brooks defending. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gallinari.
Crafty offensive player. Gallinari usually on the finishing end. This time gets it done with the pass.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Let's go with a 3. The putback.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Gallinari with a screen on Morant. 4-3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. White on the wing. Brooks defending. Pass to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bane. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his 3-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Smart against Morant. Outside for Brooks. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is where Jackson's anticipation skills come in, turning them over and then igniting the fast break.
Brown against Bane. There's Tatum with the three. And the Celtics another three.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Smart against Morant. The shot, no good. Smart with the defensive effort. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
On the wing, Brooks. The three. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Horford passes to Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Morant against Smart. And it's Morant off the drive. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Brown. Horford outside. Tatum from long range. Here's Williams. Now Brown. Drives to the hoop. Adams grabs the miss.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Adams. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
The Grizzlies on offense. Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Smart for 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got the first points up on the board here for the Celtics. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Smart against Garland. From deep. Offensive rebound. Mobley the pass to LeVert. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Brown. A second chance effort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And so it's Boston with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Tatum kicks to Horford. Tatum against LeVert. Lets it go with a 3. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Okay, David, thanks.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Garland against Smart. Passes it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Tatum against LeVert. Tatum passes to Horford, and finished off by Horford.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Here's Mitchell, takes it inside. The shot, no good. The Celtics go the other way with it. Smart on the wing, guarded by Garland. Smart dishes to Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Stolen by Smart. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Williams with the stuff.
A big man with a big finish.
Garland against Smart. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Mitchell left side. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mitchell outside. LeVert in the corner. Shoots over Brown, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics? The Cavaliers trail by 5. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the foul to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Smart. And Tatum out top the key. Williams finds Tatum. Clock at 4. Here's Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston. Brown against Mitchell. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Tatum kicks to Smart. There's the lob to Brown. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Brown against LeVert. And finished off by Brown.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Tatum with a screen on Mitchell. Brown kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Mobley outside. Mitchell up top. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Pass to Horford. Horford with a screen on LeVert. Tatum up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 11 points. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Brown jams it in.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
The kick out to Tatum. Off target with his three. For Cleveland, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum drives in. He gets it in there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Boston shooting their first free throw this game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Lopez sets a screen for Okoro. The layup off target.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Thank you, David, for that interview. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Okoro into the two-guard position.
Outstanding activity in the pick and roll by Lopez, using that impressive mobility to create space for himself.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart. Brent Williams is checked in for Tatum. Kicks it out to Love. No good with the triple. The Celtics with the lead.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Stephens. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Stephens. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Brent Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Okoro plays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Brogdon outside. Gallinari wide open, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston. Here's Stephens. He's guarded by Brogdon.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. White inside. Lopez is there. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
It's deflected. Here's Stevens. Wade with it. Ogden picks him up. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Okoro passes to Stevens. Love outside. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Stevens, the pass to Okoro. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics leading by 12. The kick out to Williams. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Garland. Gallinari passes to Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. White against Mobley. Jacks up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by Derek White.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
He's shooting free throws number 4 in 5 here. And Mitchell drops them both. Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Brogdon against Garland. Here's Cornette, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Brogdon against Garland. Gallinari kicks to Brogdon. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Please give a big round of applause.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Brown the pass to Horford. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Love.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics leading by 14. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Mobley against Tatum. Inside, here's Williams. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Here's Tatum following the score by Cleveland.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Horford's shot is good.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Team foul. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Tatum dishes to Brown. Pass to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. The 8-footer. Horford, no luck.
Yes, that was Kevin Love putting in work on the defensive end. One thing about Love, you're not going to fool him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Now, here's Tatum. Fires the 3. Oh, good on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Rebounded by Smart.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And stolen by Mobley. The feed to Allen. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Tatum passes to Horford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 12 points for Al Horford.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Smart against Garland. Smart kicks to Williams. Out to the right wing. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mitchell passes to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Brown. Mobley against Tatum. Outside, Horford. It's up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. 2 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Outside, Horford. Smart against Garland. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Outside Garland. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
best to describe the Grizzlies.
Drippy alley, I like it. I know what that means, man. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Garland against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Mitchell. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. There's Jackson with the 3. Back to Morant. From deep. Here's Bane. The rebound by Allen. Mitchell against Morant. And Mitchell with the slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Garland against Morant. Brooks outside. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Garland for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert goes against Jackson. Outside Mitchell. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Mitchell up top, guarded by Bane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Adams with a screen on Garland. Outside Morant. And he drives in. Morant with the slam!
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Garland against Morant. Puts it up from 17. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Mitchell's got 14.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Morant outside. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bane against Mitchell. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant, the pass to Adams. Bane against Garland. Down low. Here's Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
He got it off in time, and that's not gonna go. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Bane against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Morant against Garland. Now Morant. 13 points in the game. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Morant against Garland. Here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Now here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. LeVert goes against Brooks. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Bane into the lane. Here's Adams. Jackson outside. Back to Adams. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Jackson against Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Adams.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Outside Garland. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell finds Mobley over Bain. No good off the back of the rim. Memphis trailing here. This one for three. Pass to Morant. He nails it, and we're tied. Morant's got 23.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Garland against Morant. And it's Garland on the drive. For three. He buries it from three. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Jackson for three. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy.
27. The Cavaliers, 30.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Williams in at the three spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Stevens, defended by Jones. Here's Wade over Williams. Wade misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Aldama. Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. 2 points. That one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Stevens. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Jones. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 4. Pass to Tillman. Good work defensively by Lopez. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
I don't think there's any doubt. Love can finish with authority like that more than you think he can.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Pass to Conchar. Lopez with the steal. Left side Love. Here's Stevens. Williams defending. Here's Stevens. Just 4 to shoot. Can't hit from in close. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. And he converts the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Stevens, defended by Jones. No luck on that one. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Aldama. Pass to Tillman. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Stevens, defended by Jones. To the inside.
Memphis foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:51 left in the third. Here's Stevens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Conchar pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Tillman. Out to the wing. Shoots over Lopez.
Memphis foul. Salty Aldama. First personal foul.
Free throw drops for Love.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
A line change here for Memphis. Bain against Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Moran against Garland. Outside Bain. Outside for Moran. Moran with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Moran against Garland. Oh, the swat by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Jackson against Mobley. Here's Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams could be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
We're at...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Garland. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at small forward. Now here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Stolen by Mobley. Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Adams high post. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Brooks. Cavaliers with a rebound. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Morant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. The three ball. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. From deep, the Cavaliers pull it in. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Yep, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Out to Garland. The 3 is up. And another miss by Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Mobley finds LeVert. Now Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Mitchell with the drive. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Morant against Garland. Now here's Brooks. The D's right on him. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, they need this. And finished off by Garland.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Minute 9 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. And he commits the intentional foul. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Garland. Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is underway.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Inside, Allen. He connects!
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Mitchell against Morant. The dive for the ball, and that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Here's Morant. 5 on the clock. The three is up. Can't knock in the three.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Morant passes to Jackson. To the inside, out to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot to the left wing. Morant passes to Brooks. No good on the triple. Tatum finds Smart. Horford with the screen on Brooks. Now Horford. Goes back up. There's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Here's Brown, following the basket by John Morant. The 8-footer. Here's Williams, and Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Stolen by Smart. Tatum against Brooks for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Six on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
In the corner, Horford with it. Stolen by Jackson. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Bain, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. There's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And Morant throws it down.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
The kick out to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks outside. Smart against Morant. Drives to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Now, here's Bain. And that one, good.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bain flexing his way to the basket.
Williams sets a screen for Brown. There's the drive.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
The 3 from Morant. And Tatum pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. He dishes it to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Whoa, hammering it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Brown kicks to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. With 2 seconds left, and the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spot.
Ooh, love it, love it. You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Tatum drives in, and home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Bain. This one for three. A shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And finished off by Brown.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Now Tatum following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Brown wide open. He fires. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. And another shot. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Morant against Smart. Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Smart against Morant. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Celtics. Payne for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Brown with the drive.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Brown. 8 points for him. That doesn't go either for Brown. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brooks kicks to Bain. Now the pass to Morant. Bain against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Adams. Brooks there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Tatum dishes to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 15. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brown against Bain. There's the feed to Adams. That shot is off. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Williams, and it's Aldama in the power forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's White. Gallinari outside. That one, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Tillman passes to Williams. Jones looking for an opening. Going inside. Here's Aldama. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Celtics leading by 4. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics stars. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Here's Brogdon after Memphis gets the 3. From downtown, Tillman grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Aldama passes to Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And White slams it in.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. Rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Goes up the baseline. Gallinari outside. And at the top of the key, Williams. Back to Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Jones against White. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Stolen away. Stripped it away. To the middle. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 7.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Outside, White. Gallinari, a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot. And it's Gallinari missing. The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Brogdon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Morant with a wide open look. Rebound by Williams.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Brown in for Brogdon.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Boston again missing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Please give a big round of applause. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And Tatum launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Here's Adams. Back to Brooks. Kick out to Adams. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Brown. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Brown feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Bain passes to Jackson. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Brown, good.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now here's Morant. Down low, here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Brooks against Tatum. Outside, Horford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Now, here's Bain. Jackson, kick out to Adams. Misses the 3. Celtics leading by 7. To the middle. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Tatum. And Adams sends it back. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Brown.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Jackson, a screen on Smart. Left side, Bain. Tatum with it. Smart up top. Back to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Inside. And the slam by Williams.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Morant scanning the floor from deep three-point range. No good that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.